The Donald is back. Hold on to your wallets, America. The financial roller coaster might be gearing up for another wild ride. Well, folks, it seems like 2024 might just be a greatest hits album of 2016. The rallies, the slogans, the promises, it's all coming back. And by greatest hits, we mean the return of Donald Trump and his unique brand of economic policy. Policies that had everyone talking, whether in support or opposition. Remember those heady days of trade wars and Twitter tirades against the Fed? The tweets that could move markets and the headlines that kept us on edge? Yeah, those might be making a comeback. The debates, the protests, the uncertainty, it could all be part of the package deal. And let's be honest, the economy is about as fragile as a Jenga tower after a six-pack of Red Bull. One wrong move, and it could all come tumbling down. The question on everyone's mind is, could a Trump victory actually plunge us into a recession? The stakes are high, and the answers are elusive. The answer, my friends, is a resounding maybe. The markets could go either way, and the uncertainty is palpable. But hey, who needs certainty when we've got speculation and enough economic jargon to make your head spin faster than a Trump Tower revolving door? Buckle up, because the next chapter in American politics is about to unfold. Tariffs, trade wars, and tacos. A recipe for disaster. Let's talk tariffs, baby. You know, those things Trump loves to slap on imports like an overzealous TSA agent patting down your luggage. The idea is that tariffs make foreign goods more expensive, encouraging people to buy American. Sounds great in theory, right? Except in reality, it's more like trying to fix a leaky faucet with a hammer. Those higher import prices, they get passed down to you, the consumer, in the form of higher prices on everything from cars to washing machines to, yes, even your beloved avocados for that overpriced toast. And let's not forget about retaliation from other countries. Remember when China slapped tariffs on American soybeans? Yeah, not exactly a recipe for economic prosperity. Moody's Blues, when even economists are worried. Even the usually staid and serious folks at Moody's Analytics are starting to sweat a little. These are the people who usually keep their cool, no matter what the economic climate is like. They've warned that a Trump win could lead to higher inflation and, you guessed it, a recession. This isn't just a minor hiccup. It's a significant concern that could impact everyone. Now, I know what you're thinking. John, you're telling me that a bunch of economists sitting in a room crunching numbers might actually know what they're talking about. Shocking, I know. But these aren't just any numbers. These are the numbers that shape our financial future. But here's the thing, when even the people who speak fluent economic jargon are sounding the alarm, it's probably a good idea to at least listen. These experts have spent years studying trends and patterns, and their warnings are not to be taken lightly. They're basically saying that Trump's policies are like giving a toddler a drum set and a megaphone in a china shop. Imagine the chaos and the noise. It's a recipe for disaster. It's only a matter of time before things get messy. And when they do, it won't just be the economists who are worried. It will be all of us dealing with the fallout. The art of the deal or the art of the recession? Trump likes to portray himself as the ultimate deal maker, a master negotiator who can bend the global economy to his will. He often boasts about his business acumen and his ability to close deals that others can't even dream of. But his track record suggests otherwise. Despite his self-proclaimed expertise, the results have often been less than stellar. Remember that whole trade war with China thing? It was supposed to bring China to its knees and restore American manufacturing. Yeah, that didn't exactly work out so well for anyone, least of all American consumers and businesses. Instead, it led to higher prices and uncertainty in the market. And let's not forget about his tax cuts. They were sold as a boon for the middle class and a way to stimulate the economy. Sure, they might have put a little extra cash in some people's pockets in the short term, giving a temporary boost to spending and consumer confidence. But they also blew a giant hole in the deficit, adding trillions to the national debt and leaving future generations to pick up the tab. It's like using your rent money to buy a new pair of shoes. You might look fly for a minute, but you're going to be in a world of hurt come the first of the month. The short-term gains are overshadowed by long-term consequences, leaving many to question whether the art of the deal is really worth the price we all have to pay. So, are we doomed? Spoiler alert, maybe. Look, I'm not an economist. I'm just a guy who reads the news and tries to make sense of it all with a healthy dose of humor. And right now, the news isn't exactly filled with sunshine and rainbows when it comes to the economy. But hey, maybe Trump will surprise us all. Maybe he'll ditch the tariffs, embrace sensible economic policies, and usher in a new era of prosperity. Or maybe, just maybe, those economists at Moody's know what they're talking about. Only time will tell. Buckle up, Buttercup. It's going to be a bumpy ride. One thing's for sure, folks. The next few years are going to be interesting, to say the least. So buckle up, hold on to your wallets, and maybe stock up on some canned goods. And if all else fails, we can always start a barter economy. I've got a slightly used copy of The Art of the Deal that I'm willing to trade for a year's supply of ramen noodles. Any takers?